Ohio. We're high on Ohio. These stories inform and inspire through the words of people who make Ohio home. Good news and good ideas, identifying and acknowledging the excellence that is all around us.
This is Gene Krebs on behalf of the Center for Community Solutions, and we're high on Ohio. I'm here today interviewing Kyle Bozentko of Jefferson Center, which is a think tank and action tank out of Minnesota. So, Kyle, very nice to have you come here to Ohio. So what brings you to Ohio? And tell us a little bit about who are you and how'd you fetch up here today?
Jefferson Center and Jefferson Action, we're a nonpartisan, non-ideological public policy research and civic engagement organization. Our goal, in a broad sense, is to strengthen democracy by advocating for and advancing citizen-led solutions to challenging and divisive public policy issues. So we've worked recently in U.S. economic and fiscal policy as well as congressional campaigns to really try to rein in and have people be more active and more authentically involved in their policy making and government.
Now, we're sitting here today talking on the grounds of the Ohio Statehouse because in the view of almost all Buckeyes, Ohio is the heart of it all, which was the tourism slogan for us for many years, and one that many of us, even though it was, old, we still think it was the best one we've had. So, but why are you here at the State House? What is it about Ohio that's unique?
Our last project in 2012 was focused in Northeast Ohio. We actually looked at that congressional and selected that district primarily after looking at 3 other districts throughout the country in Iowa, upstate New York, and in North Carolina for largely that same reason, because people that we spoke with from all walks of life, whether it be political or community leaders, media, and others, really reflected that sense that Ohio was a place where if we want to make political change and bring people to be more involved in elections in a strong way, why not go to the place that the national media is paying the most attention to and do something where it really does make a difference, as we saw in previous elections. It's such a huge balance to depending upon how this state turns, that even within that, operating within that paradigm was really important to us to try to reflect a broader audience as well.
Okay. And now what brings you back to Ohio?
So, well, one of the things is people still talk with us here, so that's good.
Okay.
We did our project, and
is that remarkable? They don't talk to everywhere else across the country?
Well, what we did was, we were really trying to advocate for having more voters and more regular citizens involved in an election, and a highly and hotly contested one. And so to have come through that event and having felt like we were, successfully reflected the will of the people who were involved, that's our ultimate goal. And so to be able to come back and seek out more opportunities to be involved in other issues feels like we were actually able to capture some of that momentum and really reflect the voice of people here, not simply our own.
So we're a target-rich environment.
Yeah, absolutely.